Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and this video is going to be slightly different. We haven't done it in a while for starters, and it's going to be something I was working on many months ago. So behind me you will see the lovely Karamanjar volcano. Um, we already have this all built and free to play and you can already access it, but as you notice I am behind some sort of gate. And anybody who's familiar with the landscape and layout, I am in Brimhaven. So on a live stream ages ago, I was building Brimhaven, but I only got the landscape. I only got sort of like the land, the terrain built only. So pretty much, I didn't get much done on the stream at all, to be honest. So I only got the shape of the island built, and that was it. So recently I saw on Runescape that it was like the 10th anniversary of when Karamanjar and Fishing was released. Actually, no, I think it was something like it was in 2002, so that was 14 years ago. So 14 years ago, Karamanjar and Fishing was released in Runescape. So I thought, hey, I got Karamanjar built, but I also remember half building Brimhaven. So I thought, we haven't done a tour or like a building area in ages, so I thought I'd just do Brimhaven. So this is Brimhaven. So surprisingly, it is a very small. I think it's going to be a very small tour, but as you can see, I'm just standing here talking at the moment. But it seems like it will be a small tour. It's a rather small island after I've finally built it and looked sort of like all around and stuff. But anyways, let's begin with the tour. Just to clarify. Because this is a members area, you won't see any NPCs or any interiors are built. So this is just purely the landscape. So that's why you might notice it's quite quiet at the moment. There's just no NPCs around. So yeah, so this is the first entrance. You got the gate. This is just the way you're going to be Brimhaven agility course, but of course. I haven't built the interior yet, and I'm stuck on the wall. There we go. I haven't built the interiors, the interior of this because it's it's agility skill related. I don't want to build something now, and then I'm eventually just going to edit it in the future. So I just left it blank for now. Here is sort of like the landscape slightly, the structure is slightly different because this is one of the Black Arm Gang's headquarters. Now it's sort of like a 7 shape, so it's sort of like it goes up here, down, then down. But it was sort of really hard to scale with building, so I thought I would just add this and then some sort of like courtyard with a spiked wall, which looks pretty cool. It's a nice, nice defensive structure. This is just a random house. Got a lot of random houses. And this is where it sort of like just a random bench on the end here. But this is where you'll find the jewelry guy. He will sound like, tempt you into sort of like buying stuff like power amulets. No, not power amulets. So like diamond amulets, but they're always out of stock. So yeah, you can never purchase them. In the distance, you can see, apart from a flashing tree, you can see the rest of Khazar jungle. That's not accessible yet. Well, not Khazar jungle, that's actually Karamanjar. So we're going to go around this. This is the... I recently went here in old school to do the brawl card, the brawl school. I don't know, I forget, it's pretty... Oh, bless me, the brawl scroll card thing, where you go around all the pubs getting all the drinks for the horror for the deep. Well, not really for the horror for the deep, but that's one of the requirements, but you just need it to get into the Barbarian Training Agility course. Here we have the... that's just a random, like a restaurant. Here is the Phoenix Gang's HQ. And here's where you do the whole shooting. I didn't really work on this bit just here because the structure in the Heroes Guild, there's going to have to be a specific structure where where you get like the black arm yang do to shoot through the window or something. I think it's a phoenix guy who shoots through a window. But yeah, you shoot through a window and you do all that stuff to kill. You get the candlestick. But here we have down here, just down the hill, we have the fishing stuff, and there's that random. I think this is where you learn how to catch the carabuan fish. So yeah, that's just random fishing equipment. Let's head back. Oh wow, let's head into the jungle. Here, this is the mysterious statue in RuneScape. It's that sort of like that big head. In old school, I think it's some sort of like monkey type head or a goblin head, monkey goblin, either which one. But of course, we don't have anything like that in Nemato's Tooth, so I thought, you know, I might. I had just added this random hands with crystals, but hopefully, you know, it suits. But I highly doubt when we do finally get to add in the quest where you talk to the statues and learn that they're like created by the elder gods and all that stuff. I can't imagine us working on that quest for like another 10 years or something. Here we have the Brimhaven dungeon access. So we've got this skull with glowing eyes, got red glowing. It's like just this cave inside a massive tree. So yeah, this is the. Also, what was it? I think it was here. In RuneScape, they have some sort of like some rocks which you mine. I think it's like coal or something. So when we eventually do create the dungeon, we'll add like an extension on the side of the dungeon. So you go in the dungeon, then you just turn left straight away, and you can enter the mine there. So you know, you don't have to explore really deep. Here we have the tribes people where they'll be roaming around and they poison you for a massive amount of damage. But yeah, they just randomly roam around here. Just a random rowboat and a cart. Let's head around. Just a random corpse there. Yeah, this you know, we haven't done really much of a jungle atmosphere, so to get all this flora and all these, you know, massive trees, yeah, everything's just shadowed at the moment because there's just so many large trees around. But yeah, it's a nice environment to work with because we haven't really done much with jungles. Karamanjar was, you know, was a good place to, you know, like just a small jungling area to test. But hopefully, you know, Brimhaven was also, well, like I said earlier, Brimhaven's a rather small island, so we haven't really been able to do exactly much with regards of, you know, creating this massive jungle. Whereas, you know, if we were going to go deeper into the lands, we'll be able to create this massive jungle atmosphere, and you know, it'll be really cool. But yeah, I'd say this jungle works really nicely. It's nice to work with like structures as well. But here we have the dock. You have the ship. So, also, if you notice my camera's randomly spinning around, I changed my sensitivity on my mouse because I was doing some gameplay earlier and the sensitivity wasn't just to my liking, so I turned it up. But I guess I'm still trying to get the hang of it, so you might see some odd spinning. So we got the ship, which leads to our doing, and when we have the charter ship, so we got those two there. I'll just show you up here. So this is the cart where you can get into Shiloh Village. That'll be a massive, massive help because hopefully I'd like to add the jungles more dangerous. You know, like the giant spiders, the tribesmen. You know, in RuneScape, it's just all about looking at your mini map, and you can see this. You know, you can see this like yellow dot coming towards you or something, and you can easily spot it. But you know, say if I'm standing here right now and I see this, like, wow, you know, the jungle spiders, they're gonna hit hard and poison. If they're, you know, they're green and they're camouflage, you have no mini map to look. Well, you do have a mini map, but ignore my mini map; it's bugged at the moment. They don't appear on the mini map. They won't appear on the map. So it's all about eyesight. So you know, I might just be running here, and then there's like some spider or tribesman, you know, walking behind me or chasing me, in fact. So it'll be a nice, you know, a nice surprise to see like your environment. So maybe you'd want to stick to the beaches or try to stay out in the open rather than trying to walk in the very dense areas of the jungle. But I think with a tribesman, I'd like it for them to sort of like throw their spears at you. That's more of what they would do in real life, rather than just walking up to you and trying to stab you. But here we have the rope swing. So this is the moss giant sort of like island. So you just I thought I just had like some small minor details. So we got this large dead tree, and we got this noose just hanging and swinging, and obviously we got the corpse which is foul below, and it's just floating in the water. So yeah, you'd be it'd be pretty funny. You'd be just swinging on the noose to get to the other side of the island. Wow, just a very tiny island. Here we have the summoning obelisk. Has no real use at the moment. This is pretty much just where you would get your summoning points, and summoning will be sort of like a weird topic. We plan to have it so like you can summon actual monsters you see. So a level 1 summoner would, well, a level 4 because you would have to do the quest. So a level 4 summoner would be able to summon something like goblins, whereas say if you're a high level, you'd be able to summon something like maybe a lesser demon or a greater demon, or maybe something like a dragon for like level 99. That'd be pretty cool. But maybe something like just a green dragon. But here we have because you can mine, there's like that gold ore spot around here. So what I've done is just added a cave. So you just go inside the cave, and then you'll be able to mine the gold ore. And then we have the watchtower, sort of abandoned. I noticed something funny in RuneScape. It's the same size as the one in RuneScape, but I noticed they had no way of getting up. So ignore like this platform on the bottom one. So imagine there's just this platform at the top, and it's just legs going up. There's no ladder. There's no rope or anything. It's just a random platform. So it's like, how is anybody supposed to get up there? No wonder it's abandoned. But luckily the watchtowers or the outposts and those types too, they have ladders going up and all that stuff. So yeah, this is the end point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the time a bit, because there's something I've done with the lighting. We've done this now and then with some areas, but I thought I'd just show you what it would look like in Brimhaven. So yeah, so now it's nighttime. A beautiful atmosphere, but I'll just show you quickly. Actually, I think I'm just gonna teleport over. So you notice you notice all these lights are on now that it's nighttime. So I thought instead of it being like pitch black, the lights from the houses give off these lights. So you can see like the window shines while I'm shining through. Now we've got lamps which are shining. So yeah, I think it's a really nice, addition to have like the lights from the houses are all, emitting light. So it's just small detail, but I think it's pretty neat in my opinion. So yeah, this is like I said, it's a very small island, just coming up to the end. But yeah, I think I'll just show you the very last bit, which is just over here. So yeah, so this is just the path, the very small path where you run over to head over into the I guess the heart of the jungle of Karamanjar. We got that small little general store which you can buy stuff from. So yeah, this is, I think what I'll do now is just to show you an overhead. This is pretty much Brimhaven in a nutshell, which looks pretty cool. I like all the lighting now. That looks pretty neat. That's the volcano. So yeah, this is Brimhaven. So I hope you all enjoyed this tour. Very small one, but it's a nice one. Regards to progress in the project, we are doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, stuff which isn't recordable. We can't make videos from it, so it's very boring, but it's work which needs to be done. So this is a nice breaker for the videos of like non-uploading. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.